What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is colindege. I've spent over $2 million in Meta ad spend. Just a couple client results here in the last few months. But more importantly, right now, Andromeda. It's the word of the year because Andromeda has changed Meta forever. Quick background in what it is. So again, basically Meta is implementing their own chips and GPUs, which are going to be way better, and they've been way more accurate and very precise. Those words are very positive and uplifting to hear, but at the end of the day, people are struggling and their ad account has been suffering the most it ever has. So there are many factors why this is the case. So you're thinking like pinpoint accuracy, again, like jumping down here, broad targeting, it understands your target audience way better than you do. You don't have to handle targeting as much. And at the end of the day, it comes down to creatives and the different angles you have and stuff like that. Obviously, having a clean pixel C API data, everything just when it comes to the pixel. So basically linking between Shopify, your website, and obviously the ads themselves, the ad account. So just making sure everything's all smooth, scaling smoother, again, less targeting, just more creatives and increasing budget, obviously. Same with creative testing. So I'm going to get into this. So basically, what I'm going to do in this video is show two campaigns next to each other and explain why one will win under Andromeda and one will lose. So again, back to this, basically targeting has changed forever. So I'm going to get into analogies, also explain why this one is better. So Meta, Andromeda, absolutely loves creative diversity. So as you can see here, you have comparisons, ugly ads, pain points, testimonials, UGCs, videos. I mean, the list goes on. I could probably make 4 of these and add 4 times the amount of different angles to creatives, because obviously I'm managing my clients' accounts and able to see how they're actually coming up with these. And you guys can get very creative if you're a brand owner. I mean, there's many ways that people don't really think, and some of them, I think ugly ads has been one that has definitely popped out the last couple months. But okay, so compare this, ignore the campaign level and the ad set level, just look at the creatives and look at the statics. So why will this campaign fail and why will this one succeed? So here's how here's how it used to work, right? So let's say this campaign, Meta would obviously choose, the handful of creatives it wants to spend the most on, even, 1 or 2. And basically what it would do, it would segment an audience of 8,000 people, and it would find the most likely candidates to buy your product. If not, it would go to the next, it would go to the next. It would almost, I explained this on my TikTok and my Instagram. Basically, it will like hold your hand until you find people to potentially convert. So creatives, like, yeah, if you had a good creative, it would do well, but it's different now. And here's the thing, you're in competition with everyone now, because it's not these small pools. I mean, let's say you're selling a camera, or let's say you're selling a chapstick. Let's say chapstick. I think I use that example. I'll use that example like I use on my TikTok and my Instagram. So if you're selling chapstick, right? Let's say you have a static. Let's say all these statics are very similar, which is most likely the case. So maybe a contrasting background, etc., stuff like that, whatever. Simple. So it's a simple, buy this, blah, 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 that's my brand. This static will be placed into pools of every single other chapstick brand who's running in your location, and you're in competition with them. So if your creative is lacking, you're gonna get demolished. So let's say it's a holiday offer, right? You're gonna be put into different pools where it's gonna be every single other chapstick brand with holiday offers. So when it comes to the diversity, if you have an authority of, let's just say that one of these, well, I think, what is it, 14? I can't count. I'm not gonna count right now, but let's say you have, just say 14, and 3 of them, okay, one of them is targeting older women, one of them is targeting, middle-aged women with children who are gonna have chapped lips in the winter, and the other one is targeting, let's say, skiers or mountain bikers who could be, maybe 20 to 30 to 40-year-old males. So when you're targeting different audiences and approaching things from a different angle, you're gonna have different entries. So what does that mean? You're gonna be put in competition with other people promoting, chapstick for mountain bikers, or, just, lotion or moisturizer for mountain bikers, or moms, or, for your kids or your holiday. I mean, that's why coming in with different angles is you're gonna succeed. Because you're not going against, this guy, I'm gonna make another static and go against the same people and lose. Okay, maybe I can't make a good static. I'm gonna make a a very good educational video where people can learn about my brand and how the product works. I'm going to get placed to a new pool of people and have a better chance of converting, because at the end of the day, all these pools, let's just say it's 14, it might be less, looks about 14 to be honest. Let's say that one of these outshines the other. It's going to spend more. So it's simple, because again, Meta knows your target audience. It's going to know, okay, this is going to convert, this got conversions already, we're going to spend more on this because it's working. And if it's not, you turn it off, you replace a creative with a different angle, different approach, or even make a better static, because at the end of the day, if this guy is static, right, same offer, same approach is better than this company down here, this campaign is going to struggle severely. And that's how it is. So it's a very competitive space now with creatives. So having different angles is so important. So again, guys, I'm not going to make this too long. If you have anything specific you want me to dive into, this is just creative diversity, but this is the main mistake people are making, and this is why their ad accounts are in the negatives. They're in the 0 ROAS. They're 0.5 ROAS, which is just not ideal. You guys, especially in this crucial time of year. Black Friday is in just a little over 2 weeks, which is very exciting. So again, getting these things nailed down going to be massive, especially heading into 2026. This is only going to get better with time. So knowing how to approach it differently with creatives, and take over your market essentially. So again, guys, thank you for checking out the channel. If you're new here, welcome as well. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Feel free to message me on Instagram. I might link my TikTok as well. I was trying to grow that, but I'm going to be posting frequently. Ideally twice a week on YouTube with Reels and TikTok around almost every day. So lots of educational stuff around this time of year, just with the severe updates going on. But again, guys, again, thank you for checking out the channel. Hope to see you guys soon. And have a fantastic day. Good luck this Q4, and peace out.